And by the way, people can hear all this.
Can they?
Yeah.
Are you positive? Whose phone is ringing then?
That's just the door.
It's fine.
It's totally cool.
Really cool.
I love that you're getting a delivery
all the time.
Yeah. I literally just walked in and we had to get dinner. So.
Well, who's this guy? Bring him on in.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe he likes beer. Maybe he wants to talk about beer with us.
I'm sure he does. Welcome, everyone, to the Wish You Were Beer show. Sorry, we were arguing over if Phil got a delivery or not when the show got started.
I'm a busy man.
I'm a busy man. I have things to do.
I don't have time for the show sometimes, and I got to get dinner.
A very important person. I'm the VIP of my apartment.
You went today.
What? Getting out of here.
I can't hear you. This show is off to a crazy start.
If you're unfamiliar with the show, good. Welcome. If you are familiar with the show, then you recognize that Phil is actually with us this week, yes. Which is what we're joking on because Phil is a very busy businessman.
Should I tell everyone what I'm doing yet?
What?
Should we get into it?
No, I didn't tell everybody.
That's not. Listen, it's not my business to tell.
Introduce the show. I'll get into it.
Okay. Welcome to the Wish You Were Beer show. We drink beer live and argue about dumb shit. Sometimes we teach you fun things, and most time it's just us rambling.
Correct. And if you're not sure about the internet, you can disregard this next statement, but make sure you follow us on Instagram. We are also on TikTok. We do stream the show live on TikTok as well, but the fun part of that is you just get to find out that Tiffany and I actually wear pants.
Correct.
You can't see the show, just us.
Or you don't wear pants. You got to go to TikTok to find out.
Could you imagine our TikTok following as huge as we've amassed already if we didn't have pants on? Holy shit.
I would love a live feed of just like, it's just your legs and the audio. Just that.
That's a whole different page. Kevin, good to see you. Very important people indeed.
Yes.
Thank you. Dave, that makes sense actually, because I haven't seen you pop up in a long time. I thought you forgot how to use it.
Insert the CD-ROM. The CD
we ran out of AOL minutes.
And Netscape will pop up on your
Nets. I didn't have Netscape money.
I forgot about Netscape.
Yeah, me too. Because we didn't have the money for it, Phil.
Yeah, we're older than you, and we.
Where are you from? Like what area?
She's from like the Northeast, I think, right?
I thought so. Yeah, Silicon Valley of the Northeast.
Yeah. All right. Well, you will Gateway go back this fucking show and start over.
I love Gateway Go Back. That's
I'm happy to see Dave here because I sent him a text to remind him to be here tonight.
I did too.
The best part was I saw his Instagram message late at night and I was like, well, I'm not going to text him now. And I scheduled it to go out 15 minutes before the show. It's like, I'm not going to remember to text him.
That's fantastic. I did remember. So I like the idea he got multiple text messages from the show. Like, don't forget to stop by, Dave. This is your reminder.
Where have you been? We're going to bring in one of your comments and that's it. That's all you get.
That's all you get. I'm excited for tonight's show. I know everybody is, Tiffany and I specifically, because we got to be a part of brewing this beer that we're having tonight.
Yes.
If you hadn't had the chance on our Instagram account, you can go see Phil's review of the can art alone, not the actual beer, but just the can art. But we're really excited to be doing our beer that we collabed with Big Ugly Brewing. It is called Triple Stamped Double Stamp. It is an American wheat. If you don't understand the can reference, then tonight is going to be rough because there will be several references. Several references.
Its heads are falling off.
Its heads are falling off. So there will be several references to said film. Yeah, absolutely. We love the can art. We're really happy with how it turned out. I assume Jack drew all of it, but we'll find out. He said rough. So we're going to be joined by Jack Ferris, who is their head brewer over at Big Ugly, a good friend of ours as well.
I don't know if I knew his last name until just now.
I had to look it up to make sure. No, I'm just kidding. I just wasn't sure how to spell it. I think,
I gotta check my phone later.
Similar,
I will let you know what your last name is, Jack.
Similar to our previous guest.
Not attack?
Rupert. Again, I don't do last names. It's Jack. You're still on my phone. Is Jack Ouzelfinch for the record?
Actually, hold
I
on.
think maybe he did invent the Ferris wheel.
Now I'm just very.
I dig that.
curious.
Yeah.
I think the internet needs to know.
All right. So, Phil, what you said, we'll get into it. What the hell are you doing with your life? Because I haven't seen you in like 8 years. Let's get to the point, though. We got a lot of shit going on tonight.
No, I'm going to drag this out because it's all about me.
It is just Jack.
So last time I didn't get to do a bunch of shows is because my improv classes were every Thursday night because I'm an improviser. Clearly, based on if you watch this show, you know.
Oh, he carries the show.
Yeah, I'm always here with some really quick wits. Okay, so now I'm in rehearsals for something else.
Okay.
I'm in a musical.
What? I didn't realize it was a musical.
You didn't know that?
No.
I'm in a musical.
What are you? Are you holding the mic, or are you like?
Oh, I'm singing.
Oh God!
There's 7 of us in this musical, which means 5 of us are singing the harmonies. I have one of those parts. If I don't sing it, no one does.
God, you're like Brian May.
I know.
Do you know who that?
No.
It's the guitarist for Queen, man. Come on.
That's what I thought, but I was like, that's a weird reference.
No, they're amazing harmonizers.
I have a feeling based on what Jack looks like. I think he's a big musical guy.
Are you in Cats?
I think we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Are you doing a live animated version of Cats?
God, I wish it was Cats because then I could rock my tights.
Well, go ahead and plug yourself, Phil. When does said show open?
October 10th. If you happen to be in Montclair, New Jersey, I know it's a hot place for musicals.
Your volleyball player friend suggested houses there.
I'm
when we were down in Miami. She loved Montclair.
Montclair is beautiful.
That's
where I live. I live right down the street from Montclair.
What?
I live on the border on the town that's poorer than Montclair. So I'm doing a musical called First Date, the musical. It was on Broadway for like 6 months to a year, and then has traveled around, and now it has reached New Jersey Community Theater,
like local theater. Yeah,
and I'm in it.
Jam on it. Which character are you? Guy?
Or he's called Man Number 1.
Right. Yeah, they're all labeled like that for the show, though. Right?
They are. There are 2 main characters, and then Man Number 1 plays Man Number 1. He plays Gabe. He plays YouTube. There's a character called YouTube, and
the kids are getting crazier and crazier.
I know. And then I play a British stoner, so I gotta use the old lingo that I learned at school to speak in my British.
You're just doing a Boston accent. And
I just changed it to Boston.
He's a Boston stoner now.
So if you happen to be just plowing through Montclair, New Jersey, on October 10th through 18th, let me know. You can come see me sing.
Plowing through, but you can count on Woody. He's gonna make a special trip. So Godspeed.
I hope so. Hey, it's where Stephen Colbert lives.
Yeah.
So if that says anything about Montclair,
well, ring him up. Tell him he's got a fucking show.
He'll be there. Yeah. He hits up the local community theater.
Time.
Yeah. Looking for talent.
Scoping talent.
Well, I hear there's a 7-person musical, 1-act musical happening. Stephen Colbert's there.
Got you. Oh, I love that. That's fun though.
Yeah. But my rehearsals have been on Thursday nights, hence why I have not been able to make the show.
Yeah, understandable. But you are going to continue to review beer anytime you're not involved, though, if you have the beer, correct?
Yeah, I hear my reviews are just deadly popular. It's all anyone's talking about.
Killing it. Every show review we've had from last week was all about your review.
Yeah, no one cares about the rest of the 38 minutes.
Jesus. That being said, let's bring Jack in here. No. Again, tonight we are drinking a beer with Jack from Big Ugly Brewing, the head brewer that we got to collab with, triple stamp, double stamp. So bringing it a chance right after this snazzy guest intro clip that Phil has already queued up and is going to play without even looking for it.
Got it.
Jack, what is up, buddy?
Hello.
Jack.
Good day, mate.
He said British. Why'd you go Australian?
Austria, you say?
No.
Hello.
Jack, welcome.
I love where that started.
Now, This is our first time meeting Jack right now because I unfortunately did not get to be there to make this beer. I'm pretty upset.
You had
about
more important things to go.
I don't know if that's true. I was probably just lost somewhere. I didn't make it.
I think we even forgot to tell you we were making this beer.
Well,
Correct.
Yeah,
This is
I think
correct.
that's what it was.
So I had blocked the day off on my calendar, but I didn't put what it was because my work calendar, I'm like, you don't get to know what I do. So it was just blocked. And then like a week or two before, and I was like, Daniel, why do I have a Thursday blocked? Like not the Friday, I have a Thursday blocked. Like that's weird. And he's like, I did too. I took it off. I don't know what it is. Like
I think
Monday.
Jack, you text us.
Like on Monday. Like the week up.
Look, Jack, we collaborate on a lot of beers. You
I
know,
actually
we're
don't
just
know.
getting lost at this point.
So I was gonna make it either way.
Well, like we were looking forward to it. I know we've been talking about it so much, and I don't know why. Like, I just didn't think to ask a couple times about what day it was going to be.
Checks out.
We're a hot commodity. I mean, right now we're at a 50% chance of winning an award, aren't we? So
Oh yeah, true story.
Actually, I think we might be over 50.
Yeah, we're over 50 currently.
is it?
Yeah,
don't-
I think we're closer.
Jack.
Well, now that we've added this one, you know, that's going to be the moment of whether or not we figure that out.
Now, Jack, how long had we been talking about making a beer?
Like 2
Jack.
years.
I think a little over 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you, correct me if I'm wrong, took our original beer idea and made it without us involved. Is this sounding correct?
Yeah. So we when I was at Ouzelfinch, we had talked about doing a California Common per Tiffany's request.
Mhm.
But then I found the new opportunity at Big Ugly, and they wanted me to have something ready for my first week there. And that had been the only thing I was working on. I was really excited about it. So I didn't think it was appropriate to be a collab as my first beer there.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean, I, for one, Jack, am offended. Whatever. You know, it's cool.
whatever.
It's not going to base my rating off of this one. though.
Yeah, checks
Well,
out.
it did win silver in the Virginia Beer Cup. If you guys want a little bit of credit for the idea.
I want actually 100% of the credit.
Yeah.
No, I just remember you being like, I am so sorry. And we were like,
I brewed
dude,
this beer.
you need to bring that beer and I hope it does well. And like, we were like, it's cool.
There. Woody wants to do a Kentucky Common.
I'm for it.
Yeah. I don't turn beer down.
So,
Me neither.
Jack, you were at Ouzelfinch before. I did a lot of research before this episode. Let me tell you
Sure.
right now. What were you making over at Ouzelfinch?
So I was primarily making like the traditional style beers on their side project called NOS Brewing Project.
Okay. That
Yeah,
makes
well,
sense.
you went in there with us, and we had a couple of their
Oh, I've had some NOS beers. Yeah, I remember when NOS was announced, and we had a few.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack's
So you
right.
weren't working on those juicy slush things.
Me and Logan, who has been on the show a couple times, we did one fruity beer together called American Graffiti. It was a strawberry banana milkshake beer. That's the only. Oh, there he is, right there. Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun beer. There were some issues with it, but it was a cool beer. The label was the best part.
So what do you prefer when it comes to like I always kind of wonder going from making something like American Graffiti and then making something like this, which is an American wheat, which I'm assuming is kind of a classic American wheat. What's kind of more fun to make?
For me, my favorite things to make are like purposeful color. So like my first recipe ever was an Irish red, and just hitting that color, it feels so satisfying. I feel like a lot of breweries are either making pale beers or dark beers, and there's a lot of miscommunication on finding that in between.
Right.
Now, that being said, with this beer, because again, we've gone ahead and poured it. I see it sitting on yours as well. Phil, have you cracked it
I
open yet?
didn't want to.
No,
I'm sorry.
I've been waiting.
I did not. I
Yeah,
apologize.
no,
I don't even
let's-
think I made it 8 minutes. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to drink too much water. And I'm tired. I've been drinking water. Like, anyway, it's fine. I should have brought
Yeah.
it.
This is my second one of the day.
Nice. So that's one thing when you mentioned about the color. And again, we're doing triple stamp, double stamp. It's our collaboration beer with Big Ugly Brewing.
It's pretty.
And we got to brew it with Jack there on the other side of the screen. It's an American wheat, but I got to tell you, I can't believe how damn clear this thing turned out.
So it's definitely unique. Like it's no Oberon, you know.
Right. Yep. And I think when we were in the process of brewing it, that was one of the things I was like, I think you and I had even mentioned Oberon, like, well, you know, we don't want this, we don't want this. But if you followed our Instagram stories on the day of brew, this thing looked like fucking cereal in the back. Like it looked like milk and like Wheaties.
It was
basically.
weird. It was weird. It was very weird.
When we first turned on, what's the sight glass on the mash tun?
The Vorloff.
Thank you. Yep. Now you told me that day of too, and I can't ever fucking remember the name.
All right.
But when we first cranked that open and it flushed through there, it was just like thick 2% milk, and I was like,
it was whiter than paper.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way this beer ends up this color.
But then, I mean, it did clear out after, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or whatever, but well, sort of.
Like an hour.
Yeah.
I feel like it
felt
was
like 5 to 10.
I feel
it was
like
a long process.
It was. Anyway, it has cleared up entirely, and it is a gorgeous color to the point of like.
Now, be honest with me. Were you worried about the color after it looked like that? Or is that just an experience on my end?
I wasn't necessarily worried. I was curious because I had never done a rest temperature that low before. So we were experiencing enzymatic reactions that I had never seen before, and I imagine you haven't either. So
correct.
Yeah.
Well, and kind of explain that process, because that was different for you as well. So like we're there playing around and working with you, but this was a different process for you in the process of brewing this beer as well.
Yeah, so there are a couple things with this beer. One, I wanted to do something I hadn't done before. You had expressed you wanted me to do something I hadn't done before and you hadn't done before. But with this beer, I guess part of the, I don't know what word to use, but what made me want to do it was a wheat lager at Fine Creek. And so this was kind of an idea of, wheat lager, that was a really good beer. I want to do a wheat beer that's a lager, but I want to make it clear and crispy, and it's not your typical American wheat.
Right.
I mean, clearly.
Yep.
Clearly, you know.
Clearly.
But so another thing with it is I wanted to incorporate everything I've learned over the last 4 years in brewing, because that's how long I've been doing it. So we went three steps of mash temperatures, starting with beta glucan rest, which kind of breaks down all the gumminess that wheat will create, and then doing a protein rest to simplify the proteins more, and then ultimately the final rest where we get all the fermentable sugars. I have never been more surprised by the clarity of a beer.
I think that is 100% accurate.
Yeah. I mean, the viscosity of it, like it's crispy, it's tasty. It's what's interesting to me is it tastes like a macro beer,
sure,
but with craft in it.
Fair.
Yeah, because it is like really well, like it's fine tuned.
I get like kind of a Heineken vibe to it.
It does have a little bit of a Heineken vibe to it. Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's fuller than a Heineken vibe. That's
exactly.
Like
yeah. But that's the wheat, you know. Like a Heineken, I'm pretty sure they don't use wheat in Heineken.
I don't fucking know what they do with that thing.
What just for the people who don't know a lot about beer out there, what qualifies this as an American wheat, and like what are kind of the normal flavor profiles of an American wheat? Like, is it more of like how it's made and that's why it's an American wheat, or is it a flavor profile that makes it an American wheat?
So the most of it is, if you go to like the beer judge certification program guidelines, if you look up American wheat, it's a beer that is got a lot of wheat in it, and it's a light, easy drinking beer, and it can be either an ale or a lager. Typically, you're probably going to see an ale, and that's really it. I mean, when you slap the word American on the beginning of a beer style, it can be whatever you want, as
Right.
far as I'm concerned.
And I think that was kind of our discussion about it, because again, we had Fine Creek's wheat lager at the same time up at their Wild and Weird festival.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a killer beer. And we had
Delicious.
discussed it between us of like, man, we should like kind of make something like that or in that vein. So I think that's kind of the differential point for me, is you do get some of that lager like kind of feel and taste out of it, even though it's definitely a wheat at the same time. Like it is wheat, it is sort of a lager, but you're right. American wheat means you can throw it in any category you want if you put it up to judging.
Yeah, and typically if you're doing a lager, you're getting the least amount of flavor and aromas from yeast.
Right.
So you're getting more of that malty character to it, which is kind of what I was going for with it. Just like very wheat forward. I mean, I will say last minute I decided to throw a pound of coriander into the boil. So
Right.
there's a little bit of that floral character from coriander in there as well that adds to it. But it's so minimal. It's all I wanted it to have. But
Yeah.
To me, I don't know what I expected when I cracked this open. I know I was like, oh, it's a wheat ale. I was like, okay. Like I don't really ever think like of that. I don't think I gravitate towards them. And
Yeah.
it was not what I expected when I drank it, and I'm loving it. Which is shocking to me. I didn't think I was gonna love it. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to like pretend like I really like this beer tonight because we collaborated on it. I actually am enjoying it. But is it either my taste buds are off, or is this supposed to be this kind of bitter? Like
it was a little more bitter than I expected, but part of that was the hops that I had gotten for it were higher alpha acids than I was planning for. But I kind of like the bitterness that it has. It gives it more of that American.
I think that's why I like it more than I normally would like a wheat. The bitterness I was like, damn, it hit me in the face a little bit harder than I expected.
Yeah.
Which I really like. And I think that's why I like this one more than I would normally.
I did also decide to like throw in kind of a little bit of continuous hopping, which you would see in like an old school West Coast IPA. Just, throughout the boil, you're throwing in some hops and getting different characteristics from different hops. And then we also dry hopped it. And part of the purpose of that was to get some more aroma and flavor from hops, but also to like bring the body down just a touch.
Oh, nice.
Bitterness comes from the American style. Exactly.
That's true.
That's in our hearts.
Yeah.
So when do we feel like getting into this can art? Because
I have one other question,
Okay.
and then now Jack, we harvested yeast for this beer as well, which
We did.
Oddly enough was not something we have done in other collaborations at all. That's why
Correct.
Sure.
I was just standing there like an idiot waiting for a tube to shit in front of me. Like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, there it
We've
goes.
seen people do that.
what happened? What did
So
I
what's
miss?
the question?
What generation of yeast was that?
That was
Do you
great.
remember?
I can't remember. It was either generation 3 or 4.
Okay, yeah. I knew it was still relatively early, but
Yeah.
do you think when you're doing that, do you think you get the same consistency out of the later generations of yeast when you start pushing 8, 9 generations maybe?
So this particular yeast, I've gone as far as 9 generations with. First generation is usually it's good, but then as you go further, the yeast just gets stronger and stronger. And I found when I got to generation 9, the yeast was a little bit more sluggish and not as active. It took longer to ferment that 9th generation, but I like it, especially 2 through 8. I mean, there's a lot of yeast labs will tell you like the more generations you go, to an extent, the yeast gets better.
Right.
It's kind of like survival of the fittest, if you think about it.
Which is why I'm still here. Killing it.
Yeah, so fit.
Feel it. being the only woman here, I don't want to mansplain you. Do you, because you looked very confused, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew what harvesting yeast was, or if you wanted to know, I don't know. Sorry. I was just trying to help.
Dare you? No, I did. I was like, wait, we did what?
Right,
Like-
right, exactly. Okay.
Because you were like, we harvested yeast. I was like, we did what? Like, once again, not a part of
I'm going to
this.
start at this level.
We
Was
got
not
you
informed
can add
about
more.
this
We
one.
got a monostat test.
No, so
Oh, okay. All right. Now,
in all of our other collaboration beers, we have pitched like yeast out of a bag basically into the beer once we've thrown it in the fermenter. With this one, what we did is we basically hooked the tube up to another like beer that was fermenting, and we pulled yeast from that and put it in the tank when we were putting our beer in. So we basically put a bunch of like foamy, gross stuff, but it's just yeast farts and like whatever.
that went down the tubes.
In-
We call it a slurry.
a
The
slurry.
right? We put that in the tank, and then we added our beer on top of it. So instead
I
of
could
like
taste
pitching,
the
like, new-
foamy, gross stuff.
again, it was like 2% milk.
Yeah,
But
might have been 8%.
anyway, you can like reuse the yeast, which is one, it's a like cost saving method, but then two,
Perfect.
I got you.
Woody wants to know if you heard about adding the
I
zinc.
sure did. Yes. Zinc is something I've wanted to start incorporating, but I haven't had the time.
Wait, what's going on with zinc? Why
So-
am I so lost in this episode?
Oh well, is
It's
this
been
the
a
most-
while, Phil.
What is happening? We're adding zinc now? What
is
are we
this going to be
doing?
the most educational beer podcast we've had yet?
I feel like this is episode 2 when I was the guy who didn't know anything and just had to try to help people through it.
Things have only progressed, my friend.
So
Okay,
when you're
So
in a
we're adding
musical,
zinc now to our beers? What's going on? What are we doing?
Yeah. So I mean, we're talking minerals, not like manufactured metals.
not
Right.
rocks, they're minerals.
So yeah, yeast thrives on various minerals just like we do. Zinc being a very platform mineral for yeast to go longer and longer in generations.
Okay.
Phil, do you want to talk about can art?
Oh yeah, let's talk about
Let's
this.
talk about can art.
All right, Zach, did I hear
Samsonite.
You did this one?
I did not do that one.
You're adding
but
Samsonite to the beer?
Oh, zinc. I was way off.
That was way
my boss Sean, he does all the can art for us. The can art here, I kind of gave the idea. So the truck, if you notice, it doesn't look exactly like the truck or the van from Dumb and Dumber.
I didn't think this had anything to do with Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, well, God bless.
Unless you got
So-
approval for it, and then I knew everything.
There's a 55 Chevy panel van in the parking lot, and that is big ugly. And so I told him it would be cool to have that truck turned into the dog van with kind of some imagery from the movie. So, he threw in the Rockies in the background, which could have been a little rockier.
That
They
John
should-
Ritter was full of
You know what?
shit.
They should have turned blue when it got cold.
Yeah.
We'd have gotten 2 cease and desist.
Yeah. Originally, I wanted a little bit of a cop on a motorcycle in the background, but we got what we got, and it looks great. I love it.
And we did get the pee bottle next to the tire, so it's close enough. It's close
Grandpa-
enough.
I didn't even
Grandpa's
see
cough
that.
medicine.
Grandpa's sucking back on Grandpa's old cough medicine. Tic
So
Tac.
out of all the references, why this one? What made you go with this one?
It was honestly
I think it's
something
stated a lot.
came up in the middle of the brew. I don't remember. Oh, Daniel kept saying, "You can't do that. You can't do that," all in joke. And then I don't remember how triple stamp, double stamp came up. But then I was like, "You can't triple stamp a double stamp." So it kind of like was like, maybe that could be the beer name,
And we did a lot
we
of
didn't
things
even have-
to it.
I feel like I am an outsider. We didn't even have the name of this beer prior to brewing. You started brewing, and then this just became it.
We didn't even have it till halfway through fermentation.
Phil, remember we forgot when we were going to brew the beer.
Yeah, they didn't know till 3 days before.
See, this is why you got to talk to me and let me know, because I would have sent like 5 emails about the name of the beer, the logo, like what's going on it. Like,
this is true. You're right.
Sometimes you just got to let things become themselves,
I mean, I love that it was named during the process, and that Daniel had a part in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is a quote that Daniel says all the time as well, and I know that Jack has said it multiple times. I have heard them both say
Dumb and Dumber in general.
So, like, yeah, it was just like I feel like they started quoting it back to each other, and I was. Again, I forgot to take the day off of work, so I was like in and out of meetings.
True. Yeah, she didn't even help.
I wasn't even really part of the process.
Sometimes the beer just names itself.
It really does.
Yeah, De La Fur.
Even the California Common that I did. So the boiler broke the next day at Big Ugly. And so the name of the beer became No Steam Ahead. It was a steam beer, and we lost our boiler, so we called it No Steam Ahead. So the beer named itself.
That's fun. I can live with this option.
We obviously fixed the boiler, by the way.
Well, yeah, obviously. Hard to make beer without it.
I just love that was your first beer that you brewed, and like you broke the boiler.
Yeah, really.
I didn't break the boiler.
I mean,
okay, just kind of happened.
The first time you brewed on the system.
Shoot. Yeah,
now,
maybe. I don't know. It was the second time, technically.
Phil, does your can have anything on the bottom of it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
No erases.
Triple stamp, double can. Triple stamp, double stamp. No erases.
Do they all say something different? Or
no, they're all scanned on date and say no erases.
Like, damn.
Yeah, we really just played around with this one, Phil. Had no idea what was happening.
Black can art. How do we go with the black can?
So we typically do black cans for all of our beers, which honestly, it really makes everything pop.
Yeah.
Once you start adding color with that black background, it always pops. The silver can kind of delineate from that, but black, it's just a backdrop,
It just looks sexier. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
And originally it was going to be a white label, but the black just looked really good.
Yep. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it.
Yeah, I think it turned out great. Let's talk about the beer though, because I feel
sure.
You touched on it a little bit, like some of your flavor profile that you got from it with some of the bitterness. Do you remember what hops we actually used for this?
I can look them up.
And you don't have to. I couldn't remember off the top of my head earlier. I was trying to think about it.
Yeah, I know Amarillo was one of them, and I think Eclipse was another one.
Okay.
And I think there was a third, but I can't remember what the third one was.
Gotcha. And you said you did put coriander in it.
Sure did.
That was what I dipped in.
Tiffany actually put coriander. I didn't put coriander. Tiffany put coriander.
I did. I teabagged the coriander in
She
there.
did, and in the video too, she has a shitty grin on her face. Like,
I finished all my meetings for the day, and I was like, "I'm on PTO." So I was very excited.
How many barrels of this did we make, Jack?
We made 15. I think our actual yield was like 14 and a half.
It's a lot of beer.
Is this thing what's the reaction been to it so far? Are we doing well?
Well, we only released it a week and a half ago, but
sold out already.
Yeah, it's gone.
Barrels gone.
I don't know. This was the last can of it, honestly.
I actually do think that because of the can art, this thing's gonna fly off shelves.
Yeah, and that's
big can art.
I just got word. East Kent Golding was the other hop that we used.
Okay.
Yeah,
Contractually.
But yeah. I do think the can art is going to help with shelf sales. I mean, that's kind of a battle with how many beers there are and how many breweries there are with how many beers they have, Having something that attracts you visually is important, which same thing with that's one of my biggest things about beer is how does the beer look in a glass?
It looks good. I
It
mean,
looks good.
if this beer had said like sour crap, I would have been like, oh, I'll still get it because like the can art, like I was like, it's funny.
Can we brew a sour that's called sour crap?
Well, I'll try
Make
to.
a German style sour crap. You know
I think Gooselfitch is already doing it.
Yeah, made with real sauerkraut.
Oh,
Or
God.
it's got to be Sour Patch Kids at that point, which has already been done.
Yeah, probably.
Yep, I'm sure some psycho out there threw
No,
a
I
bunch of
feel like
Sour
I-
Patch Kids in a beer.
Warheads.
Warhead. Whew.
Man,
Just thinking about that made my butthole pucker.
wasn't that one of the photos for? Oh, Phil, I didn't tell you happy birthday when I talked to you. Like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago.
Phil
I
had a
apologize.
birthday.
Phil, happy birthday.
It was on Instagram, but he hasn't.
But one of the photos that you posted, I think it was one of the nights he was here. We were filming the Warhead.
Oh yeah, the Warhead reviews, the beer reviews. The picture that I posted for your birthday stuff is the one you and Tiffany sitting here. You're in Tiffany's pajama.
No, you're
pants.
in your.
Oh, my
pajamas.
version of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because my aunt bought us all matching pajamas.
you look like you're so lit, and that wasn't even the start of it. Good times.
Good times.
Yeah. Improv.
Jack, you are also in a widely successful metal band.
I don't know about widely, but
Pretty good.
From what
You
I
know
heard, you're about to headline your first show.
yeah, that doesn't sound wide to me. But yeah,
That's fucking amazing.
thank
Where are
you.
you guys playing? Are y'all playing in Richmond?
No, in Chesapeake.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, we're
Is
playing at
the
the Rip
band
House.
called Sour Crap?
Actually, close. It's Priya's Hammer.
Yeah, pretty close.
Do you
Yeah, it's pretty close. I wanted to come up with something there, but I couldn't.
Boy, you two improving together is getting out of hand.
No,
could
I
sell
would be like
tickets.
Michael Scott. I'm just gonna have a gun every time.
Not me. I'm just going to be Liam Neeson. I always end up having AIDS.
Sure.
I don't know if we'd start with that. So when is that show?
That's the 25th of next month, October.
And what's coming up? Obviously, you guys have Oktoberfest coming up at Big Ugly. What,
Yeah,
Friday?
yeah, this Saturday.
Tomorrow? Saturday?
Tomorrow is Friday, but
Tomorrow's
yes,
Friday.
tomorrow is tomorrow.
So I guess I was right. Oh my God, here we go. So tired.
Daniel doesn't know it's Friday tomorrow.
That is a nice feature, though. I will give myself that.
Not knowing what day it is.
Yes, yes. Having to
I
check
mean,
the
I'm
calendar.
employed and I still don't know what day it is half the time.
That's fair. Y'all got big plans for your Oktoberfest over there? What's going on?
Usually it's pretty big. I'm not going to be able to be there this year because I'll be in Richmond seeing Mark Ribier, which I'm very stoked about.
Okay.
Loop Daddy. But yeah, Stein Holden contests, and we have beer marionettes. I don't know if you guys have seen that anywhere else.
No.
I don't even know what that is
What
right
the
now.
hell's that?
So it's like you have a contract. It looks like Saw to me.
This sounds like a hoot.
Yeah, so you have it's like a wooden contraption that you wear like a backpack, and then you have a little piece of wood that holds a cup, and then you are controlling it like a marionette, and you have to drink it.
Oh, I have seen it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like Saw to me. I don't
Pulling
know.
the strings on it and it's coming up, and you got to try to drink all of it without spilling it all over yourself.
Yeah. That
Or
sounds
spilled
like
all over yourself, whatever. That happens too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that sounds like I didn't bring enough clothes to this event.
I think we have trash bags or something you can wear.
Oh, that checks out. Okay.
I-
Just mix it with the wet t-shirt contest, and then you're good.
Boy, we are in business, Phil.
This is why I'm in marketing.
This is why I do what I do, and you do what you do. I love it. What else is going on? You got a big beer coming up after this? Obviously, none as big as this one, but
this one.
I would say,
You got another beer you're gonna steal from us? Is that
Yeah,
what's coming
yeah.
next?
yeah, I have an American wheat that we're doing.
I'll follow up American Wheat just to see how it goes.
I would say for the rest of the year, there's not a lot of crazy things happening, but we do have our vanilla porter 22 is what it's called. Where we'll do peppermint version of that for December.
Yep.
And then we have our double hazy, our super popular double hazy IPA, maybe today Satan, that I have been trying to make cheaper than it was before, which I may have succeeded. We'll see. But so I've been playing on brand names a little bit. So we had a maybe tomorrow Satan. That was a totally different beer. And then for December, we're doing maybe next year Santa.
Wow, nice. Nice.
But we did just brew maybe today Satan again. We'll see how people like it with a little bit of slight differences to it.
I'm sure most of them with a hazy, I'm sure it won't. I can't imagine people will just be like, well, this is the wrong beer.
This is garbage.
Right.
I mean, come to Chesapeake.
Crap.
Come to Chesapeake for a couple weeks and let me know what you think.
Okay. Okay. Fair. Well, we're gonna review this beer. Do you want to hang out? Do you care?
I'll hang out. Yeah.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. You just know Phil's gonna trash it, but
Yeah, no, I'm for it.
I'll look you dead in the eyes while I trash this.
Everything you say negative about it, I'll just know to fix later. I don't mind. Negative feedback is my best friend.
We'll make a Dumb and Dumberer, right? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Quadruple stamp, triple stamp.
Didn't they do a Dumb and Dumber Junior as well?
They did.
Oh,
I think they went
Junior?
straight to VHS.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Wait,
that was,
is this real? I'm going to Google this right now.
I'm
yeah, you Google it
Junior?
while we play up this review thing. And we're gonna review that.
on it.
I'm looking.
No.
All right.
I hate that clip so much.
I love that one.
Favorite. That's why I played it.
I know.
I just want to interrupt. I'm not seeing a Dumb and Dumber Junior.
You're not seeing it?
No.
Are you
No.
on IMDb?
Dumb and Dumber,
Are we allowed to say IMDb?
and then I
on here?
feel like there was a kid.
Internet Movie Database, please.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right. When Tiffany's done texting her friends tonight, we are reviewing a beer from Big Ugly.
Wow.
It is a collaboration beer that we did with Jack and Big Ugly. It's called Triple Stamp, Double Stamp. It's an American wheat coming in at a cool 5.8, which what I learned in the beer industry is really just made up. We have no idea where it actually landed. It can be plus or minus like 8/10. It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
This actually landed at 5.8.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Your label is allowed to be off by a slight
Oh, that's what it is.
because
Yes.
you need to submit this.
Okay. I completely misunderstood.
The label was made up late enough that we already knew the ABV.
This shit, Daniel. All right, Phil, why don't you let us know what this beer is? We also use Untapped to review all of our beers. So if you're on Untapped, you can follow us all individually. Also follow us as the show. See where else we drink beer when we're not doing it for the internet. Go, Phil.
I mean, like I said, completely shocked me. Completely, I have no notes. So you know what that means.
I love
I
it.
have 0 notes on this beer. I would drink this beer every day. I love it. It's got everything I enjoy. I love the bitterness aspect to it. The color's great. The flavor's bold. It's delicious. I have 0 notes. It's a 5 for me, just right out the bat.
And
First
you had nothing to do with it. So this is a true.
You know what? I mean, I felt like I was there emotionally.
In spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
I-
We were like,
Yeah, those are
Emotional tears
IOUs.
were in this beer.
Those are IOUs. You're going to want to hold on to that one.
I have no notes. The can art, like I said, 10 out of 10. Everything about it. It's perfect.
The only other Dumb and Dumber quote I would have ever put or on a label would have been "big gulps," huh, guys? Just no idea what any of it means. Doesn't mean just big gulps, huh, guys?
and it can't be a cherry flavored anything.
Yeah,
It's got to be not. It's
a
not red.
fucking-
It's
a
not.
stout.
Yeah.
I'm obviously gonna give this beer a 5. I'm not impartial, so I'm partial. There we go.
You were very biased.
I am hugely biased. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that. I got crazy biases. I believe is what they're saying now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Make sure you use that in your next meeting. But no, I'm super happy with how this beer turned out. I was legitimately concerned with the color of it in the finish. I thought there's no goddamn way this doesn't end up pouring like old cereal. And it turned out really clear. Today's actually the first day I had it.
Really?
We did hold on to it in the fridge. I had a sip of it before it was carved up and completely done, obviously, but that's a whole different beer once you get the actual finished version of it. It's really clean. The color's really pretty. From a wheat standpoint, I agree with you, Phil. I think it has all the things I like about it and additional things that I normally wouldn't like about a wheat. If that makes sense. Like
things you're unexpected from a wheat. It has.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think they're definitely noticeable, but don't overtake the beer, which I find really refreshing. So yeah, it's honestly, I loved the process. I'm glad we finally got to make a fucking beer because it has been a long time we've been talking about it. So yeah, I owe you. Well, hold on to that one. Yeah, I already said that.
Okay.
It's obviously.
I just want to make sure that we were like
if you
done.
bring this fucking score down,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not gonna bring it down.
God,
No.
Landed on the moon.
So here's my thing, and I know that this is probably a
no way.
normal complaint in the sense that you have to submit your labels. You have to you want to put what it is. Like someone's gonna pick this up and they're gonna be like, "Oh, American wheat," and they are gonna be expecting something completely different, and then they're gonna have this. And we always say that if we're expecting what's on the label, that's chef's kiss. And I'm so sad that we couldn't put a disclaimer of it's delicious. It's a lager. Again, this should be in your SOPs. But I feel it. I mean, it is an American wheat, but it is I feel we're just not doing it any justice. We're doing justice, but it deserves better.
Yeah, I honestly, it was tricky to figure out how to brand it. I honestly thought
Good. That's all I'm saying.
if we had brewed this again, I would call it a Dutch Pilsner.
Oh, interesting. And it would come with a pair of wooden shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Heineken vibes for me. You know?
Yeah. We could do a shoe giveaway.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when you get on.
Clogs. They're called clogs.
Well, yeah, but we're in Chesapeake, right?
Well,
yeah, we're gonna just call them.
Actually, none of the four of us are in Chesapeake right now.
Well, currently,
Valid.
you don't know where the fuck I am. Oh, sorry.
I see the records on the wall.
Turn around. You mentioned Saul earlier.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask Tiffany, are you not gonna give our beer a 5?
I am going to give it a 5. So listen, the beer.
You don't
itself
have to give it a
is-
5.
Oh no, we give all of our beers a 5. No, I mean we never do that. No.
No, okay. So the beer is so good that I wish we could add more to again, I wish we could just add more to the label to because again, label's great. I fucking love the label. Obviously, we approve. I kind of approved it. Well, you approved it, and
You
I was like,
wanna
cool.
Explain more about the beer on the label.
Yeah,
There we go.
people
Okay.
are gonna pick this up, and they're gonna pick it up for the label or because they like American wheats, not because they're looking for something slightly different and slightly heightened in a sense of it is an American wheat,
Boy.
but it's a
You
freaking
only
delicious.
encourage this.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
I agree with you. I didn't expect the beer to turn out the way that it did.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone did, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm so
Yeah.
seriously. I don't
Here's-
want anyone to misunderstand my disappointment. Not disappointment.
God,
that sounds really.
disappoint. I feel like you're not
You want
helping
to sell this
yourself.
beer or don't you?
It's been a really long week.
So you're telling me there's a chance? What's all that 1 in a million talk?
I know exactly what you're saying, Tiffany.
Thank you.
We
I
have
do
definitely
too.
we
I
have definitely
honestly do
defended
too.
what you put on a can and what it is.
Right.
The only thing that I can do to defend this and to say I would think slightly differently about it is yes, it does say that it's an American wheat. It was unexpected for me of what it was. So I am on that train of this is not what I expected. Luckily for me, it worked out because it had all the flavors I love.
Yeah.
So for me, if this is an American wheat, but it was done a little differently to kind of make it something, then it goes up. Like if this had been a solid American wheat, it's a 4. But you did something a little slightly different to it that kind of turns it up for me. And then on the second end of that, just because the can art is also kind of like it's playful, it's fun, it's not like a serious, it's not like this is an American wheat and we just put that here. Like we're being playful. So to me, I kind of ease up on it a little bit in that.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
yes.
That's kind of my, because I'm normally a very much a stickler of you put that on that label. I expect that. I think the person who's buying this is not buying it because it's an American wheat.
Right.
I agree with that.
You're right.
So that's the only reason I say if you had just been like American wheat, big ugly, and then you put this out, fuck
True.
you, that doesn't work.
Right.
You know, like you made it fun, you made it playful, we made it a little different, so it works for me.
Right. Anyway, moral of the story is the beer is amazing, and if you can get your hands on it, you should.
Yeah, actually, that's my next question for you, Jack. Within reason, where do these cans end up other than in the tap room? Obviously, it's on draft in the tap room, but where do the cans end up? Are you guys doing any kegs of it outside of the brewery?
We are doing distribution with it. Where that goes is beyond me. That depends on our salesperson or the distribution company and anybody on social media who sees that this is a thing and they're interested and they reach out to the distribution company.
Yep. There you go.
Which I did see. I don't know if Bird Girl's watching, but I know she said she wanted some.
Yeah, we did talk to Britt, and she mentioned about getting some of it. Earl and Seb over at Early Birds said the same thing when we posted the reel about it. They're like, "Oh my god, we need some of those." So we may actually go, and I'll reach out to you. We may actually go over there with them and do a tasting of it. If you're around that night. If not, don't worry.
What night?
I don't.
Probably not a Thursday.
They do it on Fridays.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It'll still be down the line a ways. They got their anniversary this weekend. They're busy. So
I just gotta say before we close this out, I gotta say I am very excited that you made a incredible beer, but also with a kitschy like can art. Like normally I'm like, oh, I'll get this because it has this art on it, but then the beer I'm thinking is gonna be fine. This beer is so good that like put it in a can like this. So not only does your seller, which I imagine Bird Girl would want this because one, the person who just loves Dumb and Dumber is going to buy this, but the person who also is then going to be satisfied with the beer. And that's double.
Triple stamp double.
Triple stamp, double stamp. Yeah.
Double stamp there.
Good try, though.
Well, Jack, we appreciate you stopping by as always,
Yes.
man. It's always good to catch up with you, and I'm glad we got to make this beer after a long time
And
talking
it's
about
so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
it. You don't have to oversell
No,
it
no.
now that you were disappointed.
No.
Jack
Who
told
believes
me
you anymore?
this
Don't
was
you worry
the,
about it.
this was the brainchild of like all of his brewing techniques, and he said it earlier. Anyway, like, and I just want you to know you fucking nailed it.
Sure.
And I'm
Well, before
very
we
proud of you, Jack. You did really well. Please don't fall off your chair. Oh, it's a cat. Okay.
this is Barley. He's got one eye.
Why'd you take his eye?
Yeah, that's rude.
He didn't need it anymore.
Okay.
But anyways, he's tired of me. So
Well, if you're ever in Chesapeake and visit Big Ugly, please do. It's a beautiful spot. It's a great place. They have a shit ton of banger beers on. They do a fair amount of distribution as well. So if you're able to find a Big Ugly can on the shelves anywhere near you, make sure to pick it up. That being said, next week we are doing a 6 Bears and a Goat beer. They're out of Fredericksburg in Virginia. So this one is the Rappahannock Red. We'll be delving into that one next week. So make sure you stop by for that.
I did want to say, since you mentioned what you just said, we do have a new like find our beer thing. I think it's on our website. So like you can find where our beer is out in town. Just a little plug there.
No, I dig that. A Find My Beer is always great. Make sure you follow along with us on social media. Again, Big Ugly Brewing's handle is down there as well. You can follow along with them on social media, find their beers. I'm still live on TikTok, which is crazy to me. I don't want to wrap this up any weirder than I can, but Abby made a great joke about your cat, and then I'll just let Phil hit the outro button.
I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
He can barely see.
Abby, we make that joke all the time. So
See y'all next week.
Later, Dave.